Hi and welcome back. We are continuing our series over 40 and have not started saving for retirement. Just to recap, we discussed the importance of saving. It is so important to save for retirement, just so you have that money there. Whether you need it or not, you just want to be able to know you have something to fall back on. I understand, that things come up. We have so many bills, so many expenses, so many people depending on us. Still, you've got to put yourself first. Because even if you're helping your children or you're helping your aging parents, who's to say your children will be there to help you when it's time to retire? So this day and age, you cannot rely on anybody but yourself. So today we're going to talk about planning. So before you put money here, there, and the other, you've got to plan. So determine what age do you want to retire. Some of us wanted to retire yesterday or want to retire tomorrow. However, be realistic with yourself and figure out what age you want to retire and then plan. So when you determine what age you want to retire, log into SSA.gov. If this is not something you have a practice of doing yearly, begin now. Log into SSA.gov and see. And there are plans. They tell you what you've put in, what you can get, if, the ages. So the minimum age to begin collecting Social Security is 62. Per the government, the retirement age is 66/67. You can collect at 62, but you will not be collecting 100%. And once you start collecting at 62, that's the amount you will collect as long as you collect Social Security. Some people wait till they are 70 to collect 100%. For me, on the other hand, I'm not waiting till I'm 70. I'm going to collect as soon as I can collect. Because there are people that did not collect 1 cent, that contributed for 50, 60 years and didn't collect 1 cent and went on to glory. For me, I will collect as soon as I can. Again, my situation may be different from yours. You may not want it, that's fine. You determine what you want to do. So then you've put a year you want, the age you want to retire. Now you've logged into SSA and you know currently what you will earn at 62. You know that. Then you are going to consider your lifestyle. If you check SSA and you are going to be making 3,000, just using that as an example, and you looked at your lifestyle, and right now, if you get paid 4,000, you spend all 4,000, you need to go back, sit down, and reevaluate what needs to go from my expenses. And so we can all find something to cut. Now decide what needs to go in. You need to have an idea of your real expenses, not that you spend frivolously. It doesn't mean you spend 4,000, doesn't mean your real expenses are 4,000. You could just be wasting a whole lot of money. So you need to know where to, cut. And then you've got to think of your income. Do you really need to make more money? That may be what you need to do. The more you make, the more you can save. So that's always a plus. You can consider getting a job where you are paid more. That's something to think about. You can also think about, let's say your SSA will not cover what you have as your current expenses. Hopefully your expenses change when you retire. Hopefully your house is paid off, or your car is paid off, things of that nature. So that reduces your expenses. Again, if SSA is not going to cover those expenses, you need to figure out, either work longer and aggressively save more, reduce expenses. Just evaluate and see what will work for you. And then you've got to consider risk. What risk are you going to take? A 20-year-old can take risk, a higher risk than a 40, 50, 60-year-old. Let's say you want to retire at 65. You are 40, which means you have 25 years to work. If a 20-year-old wants to retire at 65, they have 45 years. So they have longer to save and longer to earn compound interest. Whereas a 40-year-old does not have that advantage. And at the same time, even if you were going to put in a 401, KA, whatever it may be, there are risks associated. You know, are you going to manage your portfolio or you're going to get somebody else to manage it? So you make all that determination. You can take the same risk, maybe take reduced risk. Sometimes the more risk you take, the more money you make, and also the more you can lose everything you have. So determine what risk you're going to take. So the key now is you are going to plan. Don't just plan and execute. The reason I say plan and execute and look at all these things is I was in a meeting where the gentleman was asking a question. He said, I'm ready to retire. And I just found out I only have $29,000 in my account, retirement account. $29,000. And we're wondering, like, how you just finding out you only have $29,000? It's not that he didn't put in money. He did put in money, but he never checked. So we don't want to be like that. He never checked, and the money went down and down and down and down. So he never thought to check. Maybe he needed to move money around and something was... He didn't do that. We don't want to be in that situation. When you know better, you do better. So he didn't know, so he couldn't have. So make it a point. Go and check and then plan. And next time, we're going to discuss how much do you really need at retirement? That's something to consider. Start asking yourself those questions. How much do you really need? I may need $2 million at retirement. Does that mean the next person needs $2 million? No. You know, so think about what you need at retirement. If you haven't created a budget, remember, go create a budget. And next time we'll discuss how much money do you really need in retirement. If you like what you've heard, why not give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share with others who may need to know what to do and what steps to follow to start saving for retirement. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye.